Gabriela Rodriguez. I am in section 11-3 and my number is number 12. The player has only 3 lives, which means he can only grab 3 bad treats before losing. The point of the game is trying to get as many good treats as possible to win and have Scooby-Doo happy. There is a counter which collects and counts and keeps tracks of all of the amount of good treats you have bought, and there are also 3 lives indicated on the left corner which indicate how many lives you have left. To move around, you can use the left, right, and up keys. To jump, you use the up key, and this will allow you to move from platform to platform. To find the probability of success of my game, I used sample space. Sample space is a set of all of the possible outcomes you get when playing my game. The probability of successful and failure in my game, I created the sample space of all of the possible outcomes whether you win and of all of the possible outcomes whether you lose. To win in the game, you have to collect 8 of the good ones. So I was able to collect all of the good ones and all of the possible ways players.
Esa majuca, si no le vuela con esa. Y la cosa suena ra, y la cosa suena ra. Scooby-Doo papá, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum. Y la cosa suena ra, y la cosa suena ra. Scooby-Doo papá, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum. Y la cosa suena ra. Scooby-Doo papa, Scooby-Doo papa, Scooby-Doo papa, Scooby-Doo papa. Y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum. Y la cosa suena ra.
To find the actual probability of the game, I first looked at all of the people who won the game and divided that by the total number of people who played the game, which gave me in the end a decimal. Then that decimal I multiplied it by 100, and that's the percentage I got of people who were successful at my game. Knowing that with each move and with each try of getting a new treat, you're risking 1 life. And also balance and coordination, being able to know which way to go and to do it more efficiently. And the speed you're going to, because then you can measure if you're going to get a good one or a bad one. And also you have to have endurance, patience, and luck, and hope for the best actually, because it's not an easy game. The difference between theoretical probability and actual probability is that theoretical probability is what we expect to happen, and experimental probability or actual probability is what actually happens when you try an experiment out. Well, to create my games, I had to develop a lot of skills. The first one being patience, and I had to develop it in a lot of areas because I had to be patient to watch all the videos carefully, return and check and make sure that I have done everything right, and also patience because things don't always turn out the way I want them to. I also learned that the probability of anything can be measured and using statistics, for example with probability trees or sample space. I also learned time management because I had to manage my time to be able to complete the game, actually get people to play, and actually create my videos. So it helped me a lot, and I think it will help me in my future to be more organized and plan my time wisely. And finally, I learned the difference between actual and theoretical probability, which helps me now understand a little bit more about how real statistics are measured in the world and what it takes actually to